And he says, he says, I hear you up there, up in the woods playing music. And he said, I wonder why you just don't come on down to the bar, down to JJ's and play. He's got a stage down there, Ken, and it would be nice. Meet some people. I said, sitting up there in the woods by yourself, he said, I don't know if that's a healthy thing. And you're singing to the birds, the bears, and the bees. He said, I'm a little worried about you. I said, Bill, I really appreciate your concern. I deeply appreciate it. But even though I've played in coffee shops, I've played in bars and cafes and clubs, and even done some TV and little radio. I stopped doing that, and as much as I would like to, I can't. I get too anxious. My hands start to shake, and can't play guitar with shaking hands, and my voice, my throat just jams up, and I feel quite ill. So I can't do it. I can't perform. I've talked to doctors about it, and just can't do it. Sorry. So Bill, he goes on down to JJ's just about every night, and he's sitting there at the bar, and he starts talking to JJ. He says, he says, there's this guy from New York City up on Beers Hollow Road. I'm helping him build his campsite up there, and I get up there early in the morning, and he's playing guitar up in the woods, and late at night, I hear him up there playing sometimes while I'm doing some backhoe work for him, and JJ says, well, bring him on down here. And Bill says, well, that's what I was going to tell you. I suggested to him that he come on down here, but he tells me he can't do it. He says he's too scared. And JJ says, well, that's not a problem. He says, I'll tell you what, I know how to handle this. He said, you sneak his guitar into the bed of the truck, slip it under a tarp, and then just say, hey, Ken, let's go down to JJ's and have a beer. And just bring him on down. And then, he says, after he has a couple of jennies, he'll be singing like a goddamn canary, quicker than you can say Jack Daniels. I'll throw some of those in, too. Just get him down here, and you leave everything to me. I'm actually an expert at spotting a drinking man's sweet spot. I know just the moment when I'll just say, hey, Ken, we got a guitar up there. How about a song? I guarantee you it'll work. Well, Bill, he says, what do you mean spot, a sweet spot? You ever spotted my sweet spot, JJ? JJ says, well, no, I can't say I have. He said, well, what do you mean? What's it mean? He said, well, it's that time when a drinking man hits that level where he sort of, all his inhibitions that have been building up for his entire lifetime that stop him from doing what he needs to do suddenly dissolve into kind of an alcoholic transcendental bliss. And I can see that. And Bill says, now Bill, I know, has been drinking at JJ's for probably 30 years. And he's never heard JJ talk about transcendental bliss and a drinking man's sweet spot. JJ, have you ever spotted a sweet spot in me? You know, my sweet spot? And JJ says, well, no, Bill, I can't say I have. Do you have something that needs to be done? Something that you feel like you can't do? I'll keep my eye out for it. Bill takes his John Deere cap off, and he scratches his fingers through his thick red hair, and he says, no, I don't believe I do have anything that need to do? He says, well, he says, if you do, JJ says, if you do, you'll let me know, and I'll give you I'll say it's time to do it. Anyway, the two of them plot that Bill is going to, get my guitar into the back of the truck, and then we're going to come on down on the next following Wednesday. So that's how we do. We're pulling into the parking lot, and we head out and go through the door, and then Bill stops and he says, you go on in there and order a couple of Jennies. I'll be right behind you. I forgot my smokes. So, okay, no problem. So I go up to the bar and I sit down, and this guy comes up and he says, what'll it be? And I said, two Jennies, please. And he says, what do you want two for? He says, I'll bring you the second one when you finish your first. And I said, no, one's from my friend Bill Lape. You know Bill, right? And he says, no, I don't know Bill Lape. And I said, I had a feeling like, are you JJ? And he says, no, JJ, he had a little heart attack last night, and he's going to rest up for a couple of weeks. So I'm taking over the bar. My name's Barry. And I said, well, hello, Barry. So while Barry and I are talking, Bill is slipping through the door, secret in my guitar case behind his back, and he's walking up, and when Barry comes back with his two Jennies, he puts them down, he looks up and he sees Bill stepping off the stage with the guitar case sitting up there, and he says, hey, he says, are you the guy that's here to play music tonight? And Bill walks up and he says, no, he says, where's JJ? And he tells him. So when Bill hears that JJ is sick, and he knows that, the jig's up and the plan's down the toilet, and so he kind of sits down there, and the guy, I'm about to turn around, and the guy says, is that your guitar up there? And I turn around, and, yeah, it's my guitar, and I'm about to ask Bill, what's going on, Bill? And Bill staring at his glass of beer there, and he's not touching it. And the guy says, Barry says, he says, he says, if that's your guitar, did you want to go up and play a few songs? And I said, no, I didn't come here to play songs. Thank you very much, but I'm just here to drink beer with my friend Bill. He says, well, he says, it doesn't make any difference to me. We got a guy from New York City coming and play in a little while. And his name is, and he gets the gig book out, he says, his name is Ken Wade. And so, but if you wanted to play, and you could play, he said, all your beers will be on me for the rest of the night. And your friend, is that Bill? I said, yeah, that's Bill. Yeah. So Bill's eyes get really big, and he's about to, say, maybe spill the beans to Barry, and I go, oh, well, don't say it. And I said, Bill, do me a favor. Go back up to the stage and take the guitar out of the case and pick up the guitar and sort of prop it up against the back, and, so people can see it. Oh, come on back here. So Bill does that. He very carefully and respectfully I have a 1953 Gibson Sunburst round hole, and he puts it up there so everybody can see it. And he comes back, and I said, Bill, what do you say we stick around here for a while? Maybe have a couple more beers. And Bill says, that'd be good, Ken. What do you say? Let's do it. And I walk up to the stage, and I pretend I'm tuning the guitar, and my hands are just as steady as can be. I said, hello, everybody. My name is Jesse Sweetbottom, and I'm here to sing you a few songs. Here was a letter-headed dancer on the road to alcohol. I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. She pressed her chest against me about the time that the jukebox broke. She
gave me a peck on the back of my neck. These are the words she spoke. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, move to the country, build your home. Plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try and find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat down at the table and I acted real naive. I knew that topless lady, she had something up her sleeve. She danced around the barroom and she did the hoochie coo. Yeah, she sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. She said, "Blow the TV, blow away your paper, move to the country, build you a home. Plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try and find Jesus on your own." Well, I was young and hungry. I was about to leave that place. Just as I was leaving, she looks me in the face. She says, "Do you have the answer?" I said, "No, but I'll give it a try. To this very day, we've been living our way, and there's only one reason why." Blew up the TV, threw away the paper, moved to the country, and built us a home. Had a mess of children, fed them on peaches, and they all found Jesus on their own. This one's got a chorus you might be able to pick up on. While digesting Reader's Digest at the back of a dirty bookstore, a plastic flag with gum on the back fell out on the floor. Well, I picked it up and I ran outside and stuck it on my old windshield. If Betsy Ross were still alive, I'd tell her how good I feel. Oh, but your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. We're already overcrowded from your dirty little wars. And Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. That's the chorus. You can do that. Well, I went to the bank next morning, and the cashier says to me, she said, "If you join our Christmas club, I'll give you 10 of those flags for free." Well, I didn't mess around a bit, took them on what she said, and I stuck those stickers all over my car and one on my wife's forehead. Oh, but your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. We're already overcrowded from your dirty little wars. And Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. One more verse. Well, I had that car so full of flags I could hardly see. I ran that car up a curb and smacked into a tree. By the time they got the doctor down, well, I was already dead. And I'll never understand why the man standing at the pearly gate said what he said. Your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. We're already overcrowded from your dirty little wars. And Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore.